when we talk about the title, it's a man name. Is that maybe a metaphor for that man, Frank?
I don't think so because then that's kind of saying, hey, my whole album is for you, and it's not for him at all. It's nothing to do with him. But yeah. Someone else said that to me, like, is he called Frank? And I'm like, well, no, that would be a bit obvious, wouldn't it?
I don't know. No, I don't know. There's very obvious music around. Yeah. Talking about your music and also about your vocals. Sometimes I think, and I listen to the record, and I think there's a lot of improvisation going on. That's true, isn't it? Like the hum and the.
I mean, it's hard for me to sing a song the same way twice.
Okay.
Really hard for me.
Also the humming and the.
Yeah, that's just on the spot. I mean, I'm like that. I'm like that when I sing. When I do it live, I just kind of make it up as I go along. But I've always done that, because I get so bored with singing it one way. And I don't think it would be good if I sung it one way. I think it wouldn't be as interesting for myself as well as everyone else,
It's a little bit of a hip-hop attitude, I guess.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. I mean, I always leave my mark in a different way. Yeah, I'm not interested in singing the same thing again and again and again. I mean, I'm promoting this album. I have to do these songs every other day. So it would be weird if they didn't evolve somehow, you know what I mean?
Okay. And talking about jazz, but also fashion, I think maybe jazz and fashion have a lot in common. How do you think about that? Because a lot of jazz singers they look very good or just stylish with lots of suits, also the dresses. How do you think about it?
I think jazz is a stylish music, definitely. I mean, if you look at the two-step thing, which is about denim, you look at the hip-hop thing, which is about the basketball jersey and your big chain on in the front. But jazz is a real stylish, sophisticated music. I don't really know why, but yeah, that's a really good link between jazz and fashion. I mean, I think jazz gives fashion something more than fashion gives jazz. Fashion is so soulless. I mean, I love clothes, don't get me wrong. I love to wear clothes. I love to wear shoes. I love to get free stuff sent by designers. And I love, I love dressing up so much. But fashion is soulless, whereas jazz is so deep.
You mean the industry, maybe?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, fashion is not a thought about thing at all. It's just so on the surface, whereas jazz is like depths, like real depths.
It's got a whole tradition going on. So, what do you think actually about the success of Norah Jones, your American colleague?
She's not a colleague of mine. I've never worked with her or even met her.
I mean, just an artist like you.
Well, she's I don't know. I've never heard her album or the other one because they're really boring. So I'm not really. I couldn't sit and listen to that. She's got a lovely voice, but I wish she'd do something interesting with it.
And how the British press are a little bit famous about slagging off people, but also just hyping people. How are the reactions still so far?
They've been really cool. I'm someone who can't keep my mouth shut. I will just say what's on my mind, and they will put me in the paper for that. They will say, oh, and she's fucking bitter and twisted about stuff, that's cool, I used to do journalism, so I know what they're going to do. There's no underhanded, rude thing that they would do that I haven't thought of them doing already. You know what I mean? I know exactly how it works because I used to do it. I used to be the lowest. So it doesn't really worry me, what they would say. They do hype stuff up a lot, but it doesn't mean anything.
No, okay. Talking about your live approach, what can people expect live? Is it like a diva on a piano singing her songs? Well,
that's a very cliche. Yeah. Thing. Well, from me and life is I just try and be happy, make everyone around me happy. You know, yeah, I don't know. I just try and do the conscientious thing always and just be a nice person and treat people like I would like to be treated, you know, and you have to, you know, even though I'm trying to get my record done, I'm trying to get people to do stuff with me and for me. You know, you can't treat someone like shit just because you want something that much out of them. You've got to be like, you know, they're doing you a favour by helping you, working with you and for you. So, you know, you've got to treat people with respect.
Okay. And is it all like on the record? Is all live? Also, is it all live? Also, not only the singing but also the instruments? Yeah,
a lot of the instruments are live. Yeah, a lot of the drums were sequenced, but most of the drums are live, I think, or it's probably about 50-50. And then, yeah, all the instrumentation is completely live. I wouldn't have any fake horns on my record. I think they put fake strings on Take the Box, but I wasn't a part of that. I would never, ever have put strings on my record, ever. And this guy doing the mix of this song, he just didn't even think about it.
Okay, just a couple of questions.
I went really bitter there. I went really upset.
Upset?
Yeah.
Well,
I hate that guy who did that.
Oh, okay.
That's okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay, what are exactly next plans for you? Just touring or promoting?
Well, I'm going to promote this album until I don't have to do it anymore. And then I'm going to work on my album the way I want, the way I can, you know, the way I want to. I mean, now I'll be writing as much as I can, which isn't that much. But when I have some free time and I'm not promoting my arse off, then I'm sure I will get the time to sit down and just record as much as I want, you know.
Are you actually a type of singer who wants to do something with a big band?
I've done that. It's dead. It's dead. All that shit is dead.
Yes.
People still do that like it's new. It's not new to anyone. Everyone knows what a big band sounds like. Everyone knows what big band looks like. There's everyone in the band. They all play instruments louder than each other, and that's it. You know, that's dead to me. I did that. I could have done a big band covers album. I could have done 3 in a month.
Like Robbie Williams.
It's not a challenge. You get me? It's not a challenge at all. That is easy. That's why I chose to write my whole album, because there's nothing dignified about taking old music with the same arrangements and singing over it like like you're a fucking karaoke machine. There's nothing dignified about that. That's like that was just like a big wank for Robbie Williams. That's what that is. You know what I mean?
And like newer styles, two-step is very popular in England. Drum and bass, that kind of stuff. Maybe breakbeat era. Is it something for you? Is it too heavy? Or
I know what I like. I know exactly what I like. I know what I want to do with music, and I'm not interested in doing anything interesting or whatever. I'm just interested. Well, it's not. I'm not interested in but there is no credibility in doing stuff like that. That's why I wouldn't do it. You know what I mean? To me, credibility is being able to do everything yourself. Being able to write everything and produce everything and just sing everything yourself, play all the instruments. That's credibility to me. And there's so many things that I would never do just because I'm not trying to say I'm too good for that, but I fucking am. Fuck all that. There's enough shit music around. There's enough shit music around. Just because everyone else likes two-step doesn't mean I'm going to do a remix that people can dance to. Although someone will probably sort that out for me, so I won't even know about it, and it'll just go out anyway. But
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And okay. And what do you, even kijken, your album? Just one question about that. Your album sounds very natural, or very just. Are there a couple of one takers on it, or? Yeah, probably. That's always the way with me, where I sing something and then I'm like, right, okay, keep running, I'll sing it again. I'll do it 5 times and they'd always put the first one in. Oh, okay.
Always. Well, usually.
Just last question, what's with the tattoo?
I've got a feather here. It's a Native American Indian feather. It symbolises courage and bravery. and then I have a little lightning here.
Okay.
And that's just, I like it. It's a natural, like lightning's a natural disaster, and I just like it. It's just like the symbolism of lightning, you know.
It's a little bit maybe a paradox, or a feather and a lightning.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Okay. Now thank you very much for your time and lots of success.
Thank you very much.